Leon still talking about his feelings for Steffi, while Finn is telling Lee again about how Leon's setting out to ruin his marriage. I said, look here, the same old storyline, just a different day. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester. This for the bold and the beautiful, September 8th, 2023. Okay, so look here, y'all. Same old storyline, just a different day. Who we gonna go with first? Let me go and get Eric name out the way. So RJ was at the office. They in Eric's office again. Now he done told them. He done told them to stay out his office now. Now he should have been there to get them all out his office. But RJ has been speaking on Eric's behalf and everything. And him and Ridge, they didn't argue. They had a little words, but it wasn't like what the spoiler said. They wasn't arguing in my opinion. But they both made valid points, but I just said that about what Ridge said, y'all. What Ridge said about how they just can't change things or just up and come up with a new line in the middle of the I don't know what they call it. Is it the middle of the year? I don't know, but I just said that. I said, when you run a business, when you leave the company, Eric left the company in Ridge and Steffi's hand. At this point, Ridge might as well just be the whole CEO instead of them being co-CEOs. But, cause look, how many times that made Steffi don't have to leave? But yeah, if you left it in their hands, wouldn't that make them a bad boss or a bad business owner or something? If they every time turn around, they got to look back and, oh, Eric, is it okay if I do this? Eric, this and that. Because Eric feeling left out, that's what it's about. And the fact that he has arthritis and he can no longer draw. He was trying on this episode, but couldn't still. And I said, I understand that. And I do believe that he should get a collection and everything. But at the same time, like Ridge was correct, you can't just do that. Like, you left it in his hands. They got certain stuff, and with businesses, it's certain funds that's dedicated to this, certain funds that dedicated to that and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm on Ridge's side. I'm on the angry man side today. But then RJ was saying, look, RJ wanted to snitch. He wanted to tell, but Eric said don't say nothing about him being sick or, the arthritis or anything. And Ridge was picking up that something else was going on because he asked Brooke after RJ had left. And she just was like, oh, no, like you said, everything's going to work out. And they talk about their wedding again, the wedding dress. He wanted to see the dress and everything. And she was like, she going to surprise him. And I said, here you go again. How many times this mate they done got married? How many times? Look, if it don't work the first time or the second time, then that might be a sign that y'all need to be getting back married. But what else happened with them? By the end of the episode, Ridge was looking over, he was imagining Eric there. Once he was reaching Brooke a stapler, he thought about what Eric said about throwing out his stapler. And I was like, maybe he's fun to get him his collection. But RJ went over to the house and he was like basically letting Eric know he's not alone. He's going to help him along the way. He gave him a new tablet and everything. And it was like, basically Ridge gonna see and they're gonna have that collection. I was like, yep. And that's when RJ gonna be welcome back into, he gonna be welcome, I ain't gonna say welcome back into the company because I don't know if he ever worked at the company, but he gonna be welcome into the company because he been for a long time and say I ain't gonna work there, I'm doing my own thing and all that. And I understand why he decided to help his granddaddy and stuff. But yeah, let's see what else. Bill back, y'all. Bill back. And when they was talking about, what's her name, Taylor. And I was like, dawg, I forgot. We sure ain't been seeing Taylor lately. I said, why they do that? They'll bring these folks back and they don't stay no time at all. I think Steffi coming back soon, y'all. The way they was talking about Leon still trying to be with her and stuff, I was like, she probably gonna be back next week. I need to look at the spoilers because I said that. And soap time is not that long. But I was looking at that scene with Bill, Wyatt, and Leon talking about Steffi and Hope and just Leon's feelings. I was like, you know what? That gotta be awkward. I don't think Bill has ever been with Hope, has he? But I was like, that gotta be awkward. Because Wyatt done had both of Leo's women. And Bill done had one of Leo's women. One of his women. His woman. His woman. Let me correct myself. And I said, that's so awkward and I know this is a show and I know this is soap opera and that's what they do on here. That's what they do, but that's still then they be talking like they so faithful. But Bill did acknowledge that he's made mistakes. He was basically asking Liam, is there a way that he could forgive Hope and everything? He told me if it had been anybody else, what? I would still had a problem. I don't care who it's with. I don't care if Thomas or whatever. You don't put your lips on nobody. But then I wonder if Bill knows about, he probably wouldn't say nothing anyway. But Wyatt has been saying, considering you kissed Steffi twice and everything. But they both encouraging him How you mad at Hope for kissing Thomas and all that, but you over here kissing Steffi? Then you trying to ruin your marriage is on the rocks, or because I don't think they actually filed the paperwork yet. I don't know yet. Last I heard, it was in the car. They said it was in the car. I was like, why? Is it? I don't care what Finn got going on. It's only a matter of time for Steph to come back to Liam. Anyway, we all know this. If you've been watching the show, you know what it is. But I was like, look, how is it right? Don't they make them all a hypocrite? I about to say him, but it's all three of them a hypocrite. Cause how you sit up there and talk about your marriage ending over a kiss and all this stuff, and you interfering too. And meanwhile, Finn's telling Lee back, y'all. I was looking for. I just asked where Lee and Jack was, but we see Lee and Jack ain't back yet. They said that the man who plays Jack supposed to be on General Hospital. I ain't seen him yet, but they say he's supposed to be coming, y'all. But yeah, she back and she was like, she found out about Steffi leaving. Steffi went to Rome, y'all. I forgot to mention it. She went to Rome. That's what they said. And they was talking about it, about Sheila showing up. Look, Lee still upset that Finn called Sheila mom. I said, right. I said, but he did take responsibility. But he still brought up Liam, and then he told Lee about what Liam said. And she was like, basically, what's wrong with him? Why would you do that and all that? And I said, because that's his lady. It's about that time. It's about that time for them to get back together. But yeah, look, I don't understand, y'all. They ain't got no new material. It be the same storyline, just a different day. At first, I thought by the end of the episode, Lee was gonna go talk to Liam or something, because that's a usually happen. They go confront people and saying this and saying that. Look, Liam don't care. He don't care if he'll tell Steffi husband how he's still in love with Steffi and want her back and all this other stuff. He don't care nothing about y'all family or y'all friends or none of y'all. I said, Liam bold. He stuck out his whole chest, y'all. But yeah, they basically stood around talking about if Liam and Steffi get back together and all this stuff. And I was wondering, okay, with Steffi being gone now, does that mean Liam gonna run back to Hope? I don't know, because again, people are speculating that Hope's gonna end up pregnant. She's gonna end up pregnant because she's still sleeping with Thomas. She's still sleeping with Thomas, but nobody knows except Brooke and Ridge that she's sleeping with Thomas. So I'm like, okay, this one be some mess. But that's it. I think I covered everything. But that's it, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all think about all this. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great weekend and be safe. Deuces.